Welcome to AI Traders live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. There's a brief disclaimer. I'm Richard Miller. I'll be presenting today's AI Traders Live. We'll be focusing on 4 artificial intelligence trading strategies: major market reversal, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. We use the Fulton AI engine that sits on the Metastock platform. Just to recap, this AI does 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations of stock market indicated market relationships using genetic algorithms. So it's doing a tremendous amount of computing power to come up with those 4 AI trading strategies. Running the screen took about 1 minute 48 seconds for the AI to run through the list of cybersecurity stocks. Here are 22 positions where the AI is either in a long, and if we look at the column here in longs, tells you that which one instrument the AI is long. It's long all of them. Bars tells you how old the trade is, from most recent to older. You can see some of the trades here. CYBR software within there for 117 days. The AI is 66% accurate on average, trading this particular stock with 6,767 times that the trade setup occurred in the testing period. Now we use as much data as possible, normally 100,000 bars of trading data. So you can see fantastic trading signals. There's 66% accuracy here. So these trade setups occur quite frequently in the cybersecurity stocks, and these are fantastic swing trades to trade with. Now the AI that I'm using is my NASDAQ 100 index stock trader. He has the testing statistics. The major market reversal strategy is on average 81% accurate with a 13% average profit per trade. The quick move is a nice swing trade in on the day after the signal out on the 3rd or 4th day is 65% accurate with 1.4% average profit per trade. Now these trading statistics over thousands of data points, so you can get an idea that's the average for the testing period. So these are pretty high statistics considering that's an overall average of thousands of trades. Swing trade strategy is 65% accurate with 2.5% average profit per trade. Volatility breakout, which occurs quite often, is 51% with 2.5% average profit per trade. So this is the AI engine I'm using to screen today's stocks. So let's jump straight into the Metastock platform looking at some of the individual names. So the cybersecurity stocks we're going to review is NICE.O, Fortinet, FTNT, CyberArk, CYBR, OKTA, OKTA, PANW, Palo Alto Networks, Quality Systems, QLYS, VRNT Systems, VRNT, Telos, TLS, Zscaler, ZS, SailPoint, Sail.K, Mimecast, Rapid7, Secure Networks, CrowdStrike, and KNBE. So these are the names we'll be reviewing in today's AI Traders Live. Let's kick off with VRNT Systems, VRNT. You can see we've had a fantastic run up here. The AI did capture this major market reversal move right up all the way from $19, $18, $19 all the way up to $45. Stock then moved sideways, a couple of volatility breakout trades there. The most recent volatility breakout there, and there's a trailing stop loss that's up there now. So all you now need to do is just keep moving your trailing stop loss higher as the stock moves into a resistance zone. So these old highs would be the upside profit target in VRNT. Next up is KNBE. This stock's moving sideways. You can see the last volatility breakout worked out well. We have currently volatility breakout signal. There's a very wide stop loss on this one. You can see just above the 20 zone. And the old highs here would be your upside resistance target. So the first move will be this zone there. First level to see how it's going to get through, and then the second trade is up to the 28 level. So these are the upside profit targets that we've got on KNBE. Right, next up is CrowdStrike, one of my favorite trades I've been doing. You can see here this has been a fantastic winner last year. Major market reversal, captured that move, and then another one. Major market reversals work particularly well on this particular stock. You see you can capture all the really big moves. A couple of swing trades when the stock's moving sideways and consolidating, but you can see it did break out of this double bottom base. And you can see how this resistance zone acted as a support zone now. The current trade is a swing trade, and it's still long with a trailing stop between 260 and 265. It's moving close to breakout, the old high breakout range, so it will be interesting to see if we get that breakout, and then the idea would be to hold it as it breaks out past there. But if it looks like this resistance is holding, that might be an area to start taking some profits out of CrowdStrike. But we've had fantastic performance on CrowdStrike over the last couple of months using AI. Let's take a next one. Secure Networks. You can see this last volatility breakout, March, April, May, and June, caught that move. There was another volatility breakout in July. A little bit of whiplash here in August, end of July, August, sell-off. A lovely volatility breakout captured in September, and another one again in October. And that trade is still on, actually, with a very wide trailing stop loss here, around about between 17 and 17.5. The all higher would be your upside resistance target, so it's still in a volatility breakout long. So in around from the current levels up until about 23.5, and then when it gets past that level, can break past that resistance, we're looking at these highs here as the next resistance zone in Secure Networks, SCWX. Right, next up is Rapid7. Let's take a look at that one. Fantastic volatility breakout here in May, June, and July, all the way through to August and September. The last trade here is a fantastic one. Swing trade here, the stop losses moved from 105 to 112. Is it 112? You see, 115. And it's just about to break out past that level. So it will be interesting to see if we get that follow through. Otherwise, if resistance holds here, we'll be taking profits on this particular swing trade. But it's fantastic. The last volatility trade worked out beautifully. The last swing trade in August worked out beautifully. And now the September-October trade is also working out beautifully on Rapid7. Right, next up is Mimecast. We can see here the last volatility breakout worked out very well, captured a huge move March, April, May, June, July, all the way into the August rally, the climatic top here. A quick swing trade there, short trade there, but not much. It's actually a sell signal on the quick move there, not a short selling. But we have a swing trade signal now. It's still active with a new stop loss just below 66. And then the upside resistance target, yeah, would be these old highs here. So that's kind of the current profit potential for this current swing trade with a trailing stop moved higher. So this trade's still in the money, but this comes after many great trades on Mimecast Limited. All right, next up, SailPoint Technologies. Yeah, we've got a sideways moving choppy stock. The AI likes the volatility breakouts here. You can see there's quite a lot of trades, hot trades, quick trades you got to take. The last volatility breakout in a nice trending market did very, very well. April, May, June, July, August, September. Fantastic rally there. And now we've got a new signal on here, volatility breakout. And note the stop loss has been moved up to this level here. So it was set here at 41 roughly. Now the trailing stop has moved up to just under the 45.50. Your upside profit targets would be these old highs here for that gap to close there. These old highs there. So it will be interesting to see when it gets there if it's going to get to 49 or the 50 zone, and these old highs there would be your cluster of profit taking zone for the current SailPoint volatility breakout trade. Right, next up is Zscaler, also a fantastic star performer. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Lovely rally, and we had a beautiful swing trade now as well. And you can see the trailing stop has moved up to 275. The new support zone should be this old high up here. So far so good. Swing trade and Zscaler still active. Just a question of moving that trailing stop up to lock in the profits on this move. But you can see the previous moves, absolutely beautiful swing trade moves in Zscaler, for example. Next up is Telos Corporation, TLS.O. Lots of volatility breakouts and major market reversal trades here. You can see that volatility breakout worked out where that one did not work out. There too, they got stopped out, but with the current one here, lovely trade there with a trailing stop just between 25 and 24. And then the old highs here would be your resistance levels there as well as that support zone there that was broken. So these are the upside profit target for the current volatility breakout trade. But you can see it's been actually a good algorithm to trade on this particular stock. Look at this volatility breakout back here in December, captured a huge fantastic move there in Telos Corporation. Next up is QLYS, QLYS. I just generally remember tickers. I don't really pronounce the names of the companies that much. But yes, so yeah, we've got a very long-term swing trade here. This gap down, very wide stop loss. It's not a particular nice chart to trade, but you can see lots of choppiness in the trade. Sideways moving consolidation periods. Will be interesting to see what's happening on the 4-hour chart on this one. QLYS. Takes a second or two to load. Is there anything interesting? No. Swing trade, yeah, very choppy on the 4-hour, but the AI is not trained to look for 4-hour trades. We were just forcing the end of day signal on there. So not exactly grabbing me right now. Let's take a look at the next one. There's Palo Alto Networks. This one also nice trading stock. Swing trade worked out well there. The trailing stop needs to be updated to move higher. I suspect these levels up here is the new trailing stop. But absolutely fantastic swing trade, captured a nice move to the upside there. You can see also somewhat choppy trades. There's another one, major market reversal, also a nice move there. And so Palo Alto Networks also fantastically looking good there. OKTA, there we go, sideways moving, very choppy within a base. If we zoom out, we can see how we captured a nice move here in March and April. A couple of swing trades, major reversals, very choppy swing trades. Quite a volatile one to trade. Will be interesting to see if we're going to get to these old highs at the top end here. What's happening on the 4-hour chart? Let's go and see there if there's anything interesting on this one. There isn't an active signal on it according to the AI, but I just loaded it because it's the interesting name. There's a swing trade on the 4-hour chart which is working out. So there's a new stop loss, trading stop loss there, entry point here at 235. So yes, there is a active intraday signal on it. So there was a swing trade in around this level here, and now it's up there. So far so good for OKTA. Next up is CYBR software. Let's take a look at this one. Fantastic swing trade, grinded higher, absolutely great trade. This one, May, June, July quarter, nice 6 months rally or so. The trading stop is now at 165. It broke past this resistance zone, these old highs there. So this should be a new support zone. So there is a risk that after the breakout, it can snap back to the 170 level and then rally from there. But so far, so good. A fantastic trade in here, roughly at about 115 and trading close to 180. CYBR software, fantastic AI-generated trade there. Fortinet's the next one, where we've got a fantastic long swing trade trend there. We've got a new one. You can see this one captured some really nice moves. Major market reversal back here in March. Major market reversal there. Also a fantastic trade. The new trailing stop is right out here at 306, and then these old highs should now be tested as a new support zone. So we can see it dip back to retest that level because the stock is quite extended here. So there is a swing trade, active swing trade on it, and just move your trailing stop up because I do think it's going to probably come back and retest this old breakout price and consolidate now at this move, digesting this move. So upward continuation pattern, up move, sideways up move. So Fortinet, fantastic trade using the AI, absolutely fantastic returns on that one. And nice ADR. You can see here we've had a swing trade on this one. Very wide stop loss. The last swing trade you had to be incredibly patient. For 3 months it did nothing and then it rallied. So the trailing stop is now here. The old highs would be your resistance levels to test that zone there as well as this one. So these are the upside profit targets for nice limited, the ADR in the cybersecurity space. But that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic returns using artificial intelligence trading the cybersecurity stocks. Just recapping the list, sorted by bars, tells us the most recent trades. You can see they all tells you how old the trade is. We can also see how many times in the testing period this particular trade setup occurred, and on average how successful is it, about 66% to 65% percentage of probability of success. These are mostly 105, 104 AI, so that is the classic swing trade and volatility breakout. So these are fantastic short-term swing trade opportunities in these cybersecurity stocks. But here's the complete list. There were a few rejects, but these are all the ones that the AI is currently in a long and tells you how old the particular trade is, as well as the accuracy and trading statistics and average profit per trade. So fantastic trading statistics using artificial intelligence. If any traders wants to get their hands on having your own artificial intelligence engine, go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. We've got a fantastic buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on at the moment, and you can try it out and see if the artificial intelligence engine fits your trading style. metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. This is what the landing page looked like. We've got a 3 months for the price of 1 deal. Whether you're taking the artificial intelligence engine on a end of day basis, the side, or the real time, if you do high frequency intraday trading, we've got 2 options for the buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on Metastock platform. And that brings us to the end of this edition of AI Traders Live. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for more artificial intelligence trading. Bye for now.